Hello, everyone. This is Valerie Shirley. I'm up here in the corner. I hope you can see me. And I'm going to try to do a quick video so that I can help you. Some of you are a tiny bit confused as to what we're doing. All right, so we have begun the research paper process. And these are the directions for the research paper. You are going to pick a topic, and I do have a topic for every one of you, except for just a couple of you that I've emailed. And once you pick your topic, then I wanted you to pick 3 subtopics that you could discuss about that topic. And so whatever 3 subtopics you selected was great, but that was going to help you select sources for your research paper, and it was going to help you in building the research paper. So 2 important reasons to have that map, thesis plus a map, the direction the paper is going in. All right, so here are some requirements, though. That research paper needs to be 5 to 7 pages long. If it is not at least 4 full pages, not including the works cited page, 4 full pages long, I cannot accept it. And so you'll get a 0 in the research paper grade, and that will not be cool. All right, so after those 4 or more pages of research paper, you're going to have a works cited page. We'll start at the top of the last page. And then you must have a minimum of 5 sources that are used within the body of your paper. And your paper must be written in MLA format. And here's the biggie. You must select at least 3 of your 5 sources from the TC databases. So bam, a whole lot going on right there in that first, right there, the directions. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like, okay? So I'm going to, on my messy desktop, let us open up, I'm always so surprised at what I have saved. Okay, I don't want to look at that. I want to go ahead and look at Hermione Granger's paper. All right, so here is Hermione Granger's paper that we're all looking at. And it is MLA formatted. And the way that we can tell that it's MLA formatted is because, number 1, it is double spaced throughout. It is Times New Roman throughout the whole freaking thing. All right. Hermione has a running header. That's where she's got her last name and page number in the top of the document. So how do we do that? Let's get rid of it. You no longer have that, Granger, and you need it, though, because Miss Shirley's going to be looking for it. So how will we get it? Here's how we're going to get it. First thing you do, you go to Insert Page Number. So we're going to go up here to the Insert tab and click Insert. And then we're going to click Page Number, top of the page. And from the top of the page right there, the right-hand corner. So you can see that now we've got that going on. All right, now here's where a lot of students get hung up. Up here where it says, I'm, making my arrow goes around this area. Hopefully you're seeing it. Sometimes it automatically checks the box. Different first page. That means that it wants a different first page running header than any other page in your document. Some people may want that. We don't want that here. Make sure that box isn't checked. Okay? Make sure it's not checked. If you have a last name page number on page 1 and you don't on page 2, I bet you a dime. If you right-clicked on it, you'd open it up and that different front page is checked. Uncheck it. All right, once we get that number there, we're going to go ahead and type our last name beside it. So I'm typing Granger. I'm hitting the space bar. So I've got the page number, my last name, and it's all together. I'm going to highlight the whole thing and make sure that, yes, it is Times New Roman. It is 12 font. That's what my whole paper must be. So that is good stuff. Two things I can do now, and we can see we've got it page 2 there. If we scroll down page 3, page 4, beautiful things. All right, we can either click this box, close the header footer, or we can double click in the body of the paper and it shuts us out of the header. Okay, now let's look. That is the running header. Let's look at this front page header. The front page header is your name, my name, course name, and the date. The date is either military date or police date. This is the date that MLA uses. Day, month, year. No commas. You spell out the month. You can write an abbreviation for the month, the first 3 letters, but then you have to end it in a period. So we have 2nd August 2006 was when Hermione wrote this paper. And that is awesome. But again, look how you can say, this is also correct. That is also correct. What is not correct is all numbers, commas, any of the other crazy stuff that I've been seeing on some of your papers. That is not correct. All right, so check it out. Times New Roman 12. I've got my name, my instructor's name, the course name, and day, month, year. Now, in the very center of the paper, I put a title. I put a title for that. And so I'm going to call this Formatting a Paper in MLA Style. That's going to be the title of this. And I don't bold it. I don't put it in quotation marks. That is just my title. Okay, now I'm ready to start typing my paper. My paper is going to have an indented 1/2 inch every time I start a new paragraph. And all I need to do for that, oops, I was up there. I'm going to go ahead and all I need to do for that is hit the tab key. That uniformly makes it 1/2 inch. Okay, notice if I look at my edges from Hermione's first name straight down, it's all a straight line all the way down. And then also my 1/2 inch indentation, straight line all the way down so I can see when new paragraphs start. This is what the paper looks like. Okay, and let me show you, like you're saying, okay, I have to start from scratch in Microsoft Word. This is so much for me to digest. Well, not so much. Let's go ahead and put Hermione in the tray. And then let's go ahead and just like start a new one. So I am going to start a new Microsoft Word document. Alrighty. Now, when you go to a new document in Microsoft Word or in Google, heaven forbid, because this is a Microsoft campus and you may not submit anything in Google, or I cannot open it no matter how much I want to. Let me take a quick drink of my Diet Coke. Okay, so you can either go with a blank document or it has all kinds of templates. And a template's kind of like a fill in the blank thing. I'm going to pick a template. And because I make MLA papers all the time, it offers me one. But you might have to click on this button and go into all the templates. And you can even type in what you're looking for. Looking for MLA template. Looking to know how to make a brochure. Okay, so I'm going to click on that MLA style paper. Double click on it. And it says, do you want to create that? I'm like, yes, I absolutely do. So check it out. Now, I need to kill this one behind me. And I'm going to pull this back up so we can all see it. Okay, so check it out. It's already got a running page, a running header for me. So if I go up into that running header, double click on it, I'm up there. All I need to add is my last name. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and my last name is Shirley. There we go. I've got my last name, page number. But remember, I got to check that box. It is going to be different on page 2. Let's look and see what's going on. I scroll down to page 2. It still says last name 2. So I need to do some work here. I need to uncheck the box. And now it removed my last name, which was kind of rude, but no worries. There's more where that came from. Okay. And then I've got to have a space in between my last name and my page number. Okay. And then I can see it. I scroll down. I can see it on all of my papers. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click out of it or X out of it. And well, let's try that this time. Okay, now it's highlighting my name. So I'm going to type my name and then I'm going to type my instructor's name. You're safe to always just use the last name of the instructor. Don't guess if it's a man or a woman if you don't know. Don't guess if they're married if you don't know. It's so safe to just say this person's name is Brown. If you want, you can call them Professor something. All right. I wouldn't guess Mrs. if I were you. All right. Then the course that I'm in, and this is my English 1301 course. And then the date, day, month, year. So today, of course, is 20 October. I'm abbreviating it, OCT period 2022. And here comes the title for my paper. It gives me a title, subtitle. So it kind of is a double thing, which isn't bad. So maybe I could write, if I was writing my research paper about Elvis Presley, I could write Elvis Presley. And then I could write the king. What is he the king of? I know it. It's not rock, is it? I'm so sorry. I should not have gone straight to Elvis Presley if I didn't know. The king of some kind of music. All right, there's my title. So I've got my main title, my second title. You do not have to do that on your paper, but you can write diabetes type 2, the disease that slowly kills. Okay, so you can do that. Now the rest of my paper is going to be double spaced for me, which is so handy, but check this out. If scroll through the rest of the paper, this template is so handy. It's like, hey, if you want to insert a table later, this is how to do it. And if you're interested in inserting a picture later, this is how you do that. And if later on you want to create a works cited page, we've got you covered on that as well. All right, I don't need to insert a figure. So I have to delete some stuff. And one of you, it was so funny, you didn't delete this stuff. And it said that you had plagiarized it. And we thought that was hilarious that you had 50% plagiarism, but it was just that you hadn't cleared that out. Okay, so as soon as I start typing my research paper, my hook and my thesis, it's going to get rid of everything else on the paper. And so I might, there are 1 million car accidents each day. All right, here's something to know. If I type something that is not common knowledge, I have to have a source to back it up. And that's what research writing is all about. I have to say where I got that information from, and it cannot be from my grandpa. It has to be from somebody who is considered a professional in that field. And so I'm going to put a parenthesis here, and I'm going to write my source, and I'll fill that in later, and then period. There, I've started my first paragraph. This is a box quote. We're going to talk about this another time. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to highlight it and hit backspace. There I go. I'm off to type up my MLA formatted paper. Got my works cited coming up next, which is going to be perfect. So I'm ready to go. MLA formatted paper coming at you hot and fast. So that is all that we have. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And hope that you have a great day.